Meet the Ross family. Robert, Jackie, Jarrell, Jayla, and Janelle.
Both of our moms live close by. We like to spend time together. We like to be surrounded by family.
For the Ross parents, family is everything. But they're not sure the kids care.
We're not sure that they really appreciate all the history that their grandmothers have in them that they could share.
Can the Ross parents get the kids invested in the family story? First, there's the piles of family photos.
Just all these nice memories that are just boxed away.
Enter organization expert Gigi Scarnanaro.
You can't enjoy photos if you can't see them.
Then there's the still empty family room.
It'd be a great place to hang out. We just haven't done anything with it yet.
Enter design expert Leslie Nevlett.
Key phrase, big screen TV.
And finally, family history is a tough sell to the kids.
You know who this is?
No. Can I go play now?
Enter technology expert William Moses.
If you can get the kids interested in how they're preserving the family history, you'll get them interested in family history.
We have plenty of great stories to tell our children.
Three experts take on three everyday household problems with practical solutions to simplify your life. I'm your host, Chris Keys. All right, guys, today we got a family that is really into their own family. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know what? You never know it. They don't have a stick of furniture in their family room.
This could be a fake family. like a set family. You know what worries me? I mean, the kids are really into their parents, but they don't know a lot about their family history.
You know, I've got an idea about that. Maybe we can use new technology, create a DVD for the whole family.
Awesome. You're smart. You want to drive? All right, we're here. Hey, guys. Hey, Robbie.
Hey.
Hi, Chris.
What did I tell you? Happy family or what? Leslie, Gigi, William.
Hi.
How you doing?
Where's your family room?
This way.
Where are all those family photos?
Right over here.
Okay.
Hey, kids, is there some place we can go work in private? I want to surprise your parents.
Yeah, follow me.
All right, Gerald.
Look at this nice house, nice family. They gotta need a crazy uncle, right?
Okay, this is the space down here. This will be the family room. Sort of multifunctional family videos.
It's a great room.
Yeah,
Nice.
really nice room. There's no furniture. It's a family room, beautiful carpet, beautiful walls, and just empty space.
Get the TV and we're all set.
That kept coming up over and over. Where's the TV gonna be? Yeah, well, I think we need to start with the first things, and that would be furniture layout. You need some furniture. You need a place to sit, right?
Good idea.
This is a cozy space, a good place to all hang out together.
That sounds terrific.
How many bedrooms do you have here?
Bedrooms?
Yeah,
5.
5. And you only use 4 of them?
Well, we use 4. One's a guest room.
Guest room. Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing me up here where we have some privacy. Now, I know that the family's really close, and I know that you have a lot of pictures.
What we'd like them to do is learn more about their family.
You go one generation out, like my mother's siblings and their kids, and it gets real fuzzy. So we'd like to connect them a little bit.
And just get a sense of the history, because all that matters.
And you can make a movie on your computer that's about your family and that shares all of the details of your family's life and create a kind of a family photo album.
It would be nice to know all about our family.
Because we have a lot of cousins on my mom's side.
Here I have a DVD burner. That's for the very end of the project. Get all of your materials together, check them, make sure that you didn't overlook any aunts or uncles or anything like that because you'll never hear the end of it. Here I have a scanner, which is how we're going to get our pictures onto our computer. We were using a bundle of software that's called iLife. It's made by Apple, but the same kind of software exists on the PC side. All right, let's get scanning. We had an application called iPhoto, which allowed us to bring our photographs into a view where we could select and make little alterations in the look of the photographs. Ah,
There it is.
okay. Click number 2. All right, this is really cool.
This is my grandma. This is my papa. My pop and nana are on my mom's side, and my grandma and Big Ross are my dad's parents.
I got a camera, and I think we ought to go over to your grandmother's houses and make a movie. What do you say?
I like
That would be great.
These are beautiful, these old black and whites.
Yes, those are from my mother's wedding way back when. I would like them to learn more about what it was like when their grandparents were coming up. How is it that, Pop, you ended up having a plumbing business? Or how was it that Pop had a linoleum contracting business? How come he didn't work in a corporation? Was that a choice, or was it because opportunity wasn't available, or kinds of places they could go and could not go? What were their experiences? Just all these nice memories that are just boxed away.
It's really a shame that you're not showing these off. What we should do is frame a lot of these photos and put them in the hallway. You have that big wall and there's nothing on it. You should show off your family.
Oh, like a picture wall?
Like a picture wall. The hallway was the perfect place. It's sort of grand when you walk in, and it has empty walls. And this way, the whole family will be able to enjoy it, but also when guests come, they'll be able to go to the wall and sort of look at all the pictures, and it's just a nice way of having everyone enjoy those photos.
This is such a great shot.
When we come back, Gigi Scandanaro has a picture-perfect way to organize a wall display. Leslie Neblett has designs on a new media room. And William Moses gets the kids to fib to their parents. Whew. Well, technically not a fib, but you'll get the idea.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
Gas fireplace.
Oh, I knew that. Robert and Jackie Ross have a great family, and they would love to show it off to their friends and neighbors.
Well, that's great. Jay, move your head in.
But mostly, they want the kids involved.
3, 4.
So technology expert William Moses is showing the kids how old family memories can be up to date.
Right.
Design expert Leslie Neblett is turning an empty room into a family room. And organization expert Gigi Scandanaro is creating a picture wall.
What is this?
This is a picture when I was 14 years old, and these are the memories back from when Rob and I first met. We grew up in the same neighborhood within 3 blocks of one another.
I was
We were
always
10.
there.
We were 10 years old at the time. You're changing classes in school, and somebody used to always bop me on the head. And I'd look, and it would be him. And then later I found out, okay, this guy likes me.
The kids sneak out of the house to interview their grandmas about family history.
Hurry up, I'm leaving with us.
Once we got the grandmas together, we found out that they had a whole treasure trove of stories that they wanted to share with the kids. I'm gonna let you focus in on it. And then the kids started to get interested in the process
I remember when I was a little girl living in East Orange, things were quite different than what they are now.
of setting up the camera, framing the shots, asking the questions.
And you could hear the milkman coming down the street, you could hear the horses coming, and we used to have an ice box, and the guy would come with a cake of ice. And we used to have a rag man would come by once in a while and buy old rags. We sold them 2 cents a pound or something like that.
And before you knew it, we had tons of information that we were able to use for the video.
All my mother's children, I will say, were born in one house. We were born at home, except my youngest sister.
Back at the house, there's furniture going into the family room.
They wanted something comfortable, something relatively traditional, sophisticated. That kind of club feel was something that we were after. We achieved this look by bringing in a sofa that has a leather that's dark and rich and has a nice soft feel to it. The coffee table is dark walnut with brass, and the screens are also a raised panel with a dark, rich wood. Very often in homes, basement spaces can have difficult access, and so that's one of the first things to examine before buying furniture. And sometimes you have to be creative, you have to remove legs and arms and put things back together, but it's important to know what you're working with before you make a custom purchase.
This is such a great empty wall. I think what we'll do is we'll just have a nice big collection of photos all over the wall. Some are color, some are sepia, some are black and white, and so we wanted them to have some sort of continuity. We wanted them to be similar in some way. Well, what we'll do is we'll make the photos black and white. We'll put them in frames that are similar but different, so it'll have sort of a unified look.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's scan these.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
So let me show you how to do this. I think you'll find this really handy.
To make the photos black and white was actually really easy, and Chris was a huge help. All we did was scan the photos and then print them out in black and white on a printer. It was simple.
This way it looks like a vacation, right?
Yeah.
But this way it looks like you're explorers.
Scuba diving.
Yeah, you have discovered Cancun.
All right.
A little forward. The leather, the wood, the luxuriousness of the materials was really key to making it feel warm and natural. They like It's like an earthy palette. It's important in designing a room to think about the components, to think about where they're going to be placed so that the wires can be concealed. And you don't have to use a media center. You can use a more traditional piece of furniture that can be adapted for that use.
So the TV's going to go right here.
TV's there.
That'll be terrific.
42-inch plasma. It has the 16:9 aspect ratio, so it's widescreen, like the
Okay.
movies. The widescreen TV focuses all of the attention in one direction, so the seating is faced like that. And the sofa is about somewhere between 3 and 6 times the distance of the diagonal, and that's an appropriate distance for watching this television.
6, 7. It's about 10 to 12 feet. I'm starting to feel it.
Good.
Oh, wow. Look at all the work that you've done.
Doesn't this look good?
This is wonderful.
Isn't it great? You want to help me finish up?
Absolutely.
Okay. So Chris did a lot of the scanning for us, which was really great.
He's phenomenal.
Isn't he? Once we scanned the pictures, then we enlarged some of them, we reduced some of them on the computer, and then we printed them out. And then we cut them with a paper cutter. Okay, so now how great is this? Now we don't need to use a mat because it's not the original.
Okay.
And we can just throw it in here. So we saved a lot of money by not using a mat and just having it directly on the glass. I don't know if you have a label maker, but
No, we don't.
what I did is I put the names on the back.
And then the kids can really have a sense of who the people are in the pictures. That's great. Thank you so much.
When we come back, Leslie Neblett puts a plasma touch on the family room. Gigi Scandanaro puts up a photo wall. And William Moses puts memories together with the kids. Only don't tell mom and dad.
You know how they say marriage is made in heaven? Theirs was.
Photographs are an important part of family memories, but they aren't the only way to preserve the past. Old rolled up letters and documents can be brought back to life by leaving them in a humid environment for several hours, then carefully unroll and place under heavy books for several days. Newspaper clippings fade fast, so the best way to keep the headline is to photocopy the story onto acid-free paper. You can keep the originals as long as you store them between acid-free paper and in a dry location. Textiles such as family quilts can be stored in clean white pillowcases. The pillowcase will allow for air circulation, but keep the dust off. Preserve your child's crayon artwork by applying a coat of hairspray. This will keep the colors from fading. Never store fabric or paper in the attic or basement. The extreme temperature and humidity changes in those areas cause rapid deterioration. But the most important thing is to remember to occasionally take your family's memories from storage and enjoy them. The Rosses are all about family.
In 1990, we had Jarrell.
Then Jayla. And then Janelle surprised us and showed up right after that.
They act like little puppies sometime and just can't keep their hand off of each other and just play and stop. I had this first, or I want that, and it never stops. You think, oh, eventually they'll grow out of it, but
We're still waiting for that.
So the SYL team is joining in the family fun.
come on in.
Design expert Leslie Neblett is working with Dad to create a family room. Organization expert Gigi Scandanaro is working with Mom to create a family tree picture wall. And technology expert William Moses is secretly working with the kids to create a surprise home DVD for the parents.
So after we finished with the grandmas, we had to sneak back into the house, and we got to work on building our DVD movie.
That sounds good. I think that should definitely be in there.
Oh, I met my husband at the Plainfield skating rink.
Most new digital cameras have got some kind of port which allows you to connect them directly to your computer. A couple of years ago, the standard was USB, and now the standard is 1394, also known as FireWire.
It was like a blind date.
What do you think?
I think that was great. We should definitely use that.
A lot of the applications have a feature right inside of the interface which allows you to just type in whatever kind of titling it is that you want to build and just be done with it. Well, let's see how it plays. I've added a little music in. Let's see if that's okay.
Always like when Jackie was born, it was...
Seriously, I think they're going to love this.
I do too.
When thinking about doing a media room, you need to think about where all of the components are located and how they relate to each other. And Thinking about it sooner rather than later allows you to conceal those and make a clean installation so that you don't have wires running all over the place. You want to be able to view the television in a comfortable position.
Hey, Victor, this looks great.
Yeah. You want to try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, is that Jackie?
Come on, everybody.
My two buddies. Did you bring any popcorn?
Yeah.
The first thing we did before we started nailing holes in the wall is we created the entire montage on the floor. Let's put that one in the center so that we had a sense of how it was going to look and laying it out. And Jackie has this beautiful mirror in her hallway that she had just recently purchased. So that was the inspiration for all the frames. And the frames are similar but slightly different. There's an element of gilt in each one. The green frames are nice, they add a nice color, so we'll have to make sure we separate them.
Okay, that looks good. Just the same way we broke up the burgundy tones.
Are we there? Should we hang these?
I feel pretty good. We just start hanging them.
And then, as we started hanging them onto the wall, we rearranged a few things. There we go.
Alrighty.
Do you do the honor, ma'am?
Wonderful.
But overall, the idea that we had on the floor ended up on the wall, and it was a really easy way of doing it.
The kids have been MIA from projects around the house. Mom and Dad will finally find out what they've been up to when we come back.
You like it too? Hey guys, can you give me a hand?
Sorry, Dad, we're busy.
For Jackie and Robert Ross, it's all about family, spending time together, preserving memories, and honoring their past.
I think my kids see their grandparents as grandparents and not as full people.
That's a very
You know,
good point.
and they see us the same way. So to see people as full people with lives and history is something we'd like them to graduate into.
They think the kids don't care,
I can't. I have some work to do. I'm a little busy.
but the kids are ready to prove them wrong.
I'd like to know more about my family, and it'd be cool for them to see all their family history.
Will the folks be impressed?
There's nothing that they don't do for the family.
Before, the photos were boxed away with no way to identify the people. Now the photos are organized onto a picture wall, with each photo labeled on the back, so the memories are preserved and beautifully displayed.
Hey guys, come on down. I want to show you something.
Coming.
What do you think of our new wall? Oh yeah.
Whoa. Love it. Me too.
Dashing young man.
Your face never changed in this picture, Mommy.
Mommy.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Hopefully we don't create a monster and like go just bananas on the house with pictures everywhere because we got enough to do the whole place.
The wall is just missing something, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
You think so?
I don't know. But it looks great though, huh?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Let's go check out the media room.
Before, the family room was a big, empty space. Nothing to bring the family together. Now, a plasma TV, comfortable seating, and lots of space to hang out will get this family together all the time.
Oh my
Look at this, huh?
Look at this. Wow.
Amazing.
This is wonderful.
Isn't this cool?
This is great.
It's great, right?
Stunning.
And that,
Look at
This is really beautiful.
Yeah, you got a new picture.
Well, that's great. And look
Come
at
on,
this
try the sofa.
table.
It's a media center / family room, so it means you got to sit. Hey, move over. Move over. Come on.
Well, before we try out this great new media center, I got one more surprise for you guys. So hold on. This is just a little something from us to you.
okay.
I was born in Orange,
Mom.
on March 18th, 1934.
You guys do
Born here in
this?
East Orange, April 23rd, 1933, right at the end of the Depression.
I met my husband at the Plainfield skating rink. But it was like a blind date.
I met him also at the Plainfield skating rink.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I knew they meant skating. I didn't know the same
Oh
place.
my gosh.
That was the place to go.
Oh my gosh. We were very related to have a girl. She was a cheerleader for our basketball team, and she used to watching the Memorial Day.
Seeing the pictures of Jackie when she was the way she was when I first fell in love with her. That was really That was special.
They're just blessed that they have each other.
The togetherness that we have now, it's gonna go like probably until the day we all die. To have this togetherness of our families is the beautiful life that we have. Beautiful.
This made me cry.
That was terrific.
Thank you. Good job, guys.
Chris, don't want to leave you out.
Yeah, family hug. Oh, hey guys, I thought maybe we could get a dog. The kids would love it, like a beagle or something.
He must be losing it. We're gonna take that down as soon as he leaves.
Right.
Okay, well, the adoption thing didn't quite work like I wanted, but what a great family. I mean, those kids totally surprised their parents with the help of their grandmas with that new iMovie. At the same time, that photo wall, it's generations of the Rosses to see by everybody. And that new downstairs room with the plasma television and the new furniture, that family's gonna have a lot of togetherness and fun. Let's go help somebody else.
Action!
I'm walking out with Rob, right?
No, you're already in the scene.
Hello. I'm in the scene.
Find more at fineliving.com. Real information for real people.